Poopy? Stop. Did we just potty train in 3 days? I have been putting this off for probably months. By this age, Sage, my first, was already potty trained, and it kind of just happened. I was pregnant, we were at my mom's. She just was like naturally interested in going in the potty, and we ended up like potty training her over a weekend. There was still more work afterwards, but basically in a weekend, she was potty trained. I think the main thing when it comes to potty training is waiting until there are signs that they are ready. There's definitely things that you can start doing to help like prepare them for actually potty training, but like at the end of the day, if you force it and they're not ready, it could traumatize them, it could make them just like not interested in doing it and actually make them regress entirely. So I've been super patient with Oakley. I definitely feel like he has now been showing signs that he's interested. He comes with us to the potty. He wants to flush the toilet. He wants to get some toilet paper and put it in the toilet. Like, he also is just like, when we change his diaper, he's like, I wanna see. Honestly, I'm ready to get out of the diaper stage. And yes, we are still going strong with the breastfeeding. I will definitely probably do a video eventually when we start weaning and stuff, but one thing at a time. Guys, this kid's gonna potty train himself. I'm like, he's been on the potty, which is one of the things I've had since I potty trained Sage.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
You did it! Oh my god!
I got big one.
That's a big one.
I need another one.
Guys, he just did like a full half cup of pee in his potty.
Yes, I just
You did it! You did it! He is definitely ready for potty training. If I had any doubt, this is convincing me that I should have done it sooner, but hey, he's gonna sit on there all day. You peed again? Poopy? Stop.
I made it again. I did it.
Guys, he just went.
I need another one.
You have another poopy?
Yeah.
I don't even know why I'm making this video. He's just training himself. I just put a toy potty on the ground and... Are you ready? Here are a couple books I got to help introduce the idea of potty training. I'll link them down below. Really just something that you can read together. Like, even as I was reading this and he was on the potty, he was like, he's on the potty like me. This one seems to be the one that Oakley has been gravitating towards the most. He really loves the real life visuals in it. Also, don't feel like you need to go out and buy new books. Even just going to a local library and getting some free ones that you can rotate between is a great option as well. Having popsicles on hand is great too, just to help keep them hydrated so they have stuff to work with. And a water bottle, lots of water. Oakley, water? No drink. So I got these super cute, just like organic cotton little boxer briefs. A set of them just to kind of transition him out of the diapers. We have tried pull-ups just like on a regular basis. He does not like the feel of them. So I kind of already knew that wouldn't be part of our potty training routine. I didn't know if I was gonna use the little boy underwear, but he's been asking to put his diaper back on, so I'm using this as an alternative. But I've also heard from some people that like having underwear on can make them feel like they're wearing a diaper and then have an accident because they think like it's gonna absorb it. So I have those and he's wearing one now and he seems to be happy with it. Popping in, it's been almost a week of us potty training and I gotta give you an update that has made all the difference. We have been going completely bottomless, like no underwear, no pants, no diaper, and that has been the trick to him not having accidents. He's been doing really good with the pees, but with the poops I find he sometimes can't time them right, and we've had a few accidents, which is totally normal, but I find when he's just completely bottomless, he is just more aware that there's nothing there to catch it, so he goes and sits on his potty, no problem. So if you're having the same issue, honestly, no pants is the way to go. Other things that I would maybe invest in are things to help keep your home more toddler friendly, ergonomic for their little bodies, such as a step stool in the bathrooms. I have one for the kids to use the sink and wash their hands, but I just used one now in the bathroom for Oakley to rest his feet on. Doing a little bit of prep throughout the house can go a long way. Things like getting rid of area rugs, putting a garbage bag down under some throw blankets on your couch, you know, accidents are bound to happen. So doing a little bit of prep ahead of time is gonna save you some headaches in the long run. We just got into summer break, so there's not really a chunk of time that we're not busy, but I figured I would do it during the week since the weekends are even more jam-packed and we're usually out of the house. So, you know, it's not gonna be perfect, but if you can, try to find maybe 4 days in a row that you know you're gonna be at home or don't have too much on the calendar. Also, if you can do it during warmer weather months, that's gonna be a bonus because you can just like hang around outside without pants. If they pee on the grass, there's no cleanup, and it just makes like life so much easier too, especially if you're at the playground or something and they need to do a bush pee. That is something we taught Sage at a young age and it has saved us. So the plan for the next few days is to basically just wash, rinse, and repeat. Keep him hydrated, ask him every 15 to 30 minutes, do you gotta go pee? Or just take him and walk him to the potty, sit on there for a little bit. It's definitely time consuming and you need a lot of patience. But for me, what I find is if you just do it really compact in a few short days, then it's gonna help you in the long run instead of like dragging it on over a month or even more, like, or reverting back to the diapers. For me, I feel like once we're out of them, we're out of them. Like, we're not going back. Oakley woke up a little bit crazy. He also has this massive mosquito bite swelling on the top of his eyes. Ugly. Quasimodo. And one of my tips is to make potty training a positive experience. So to help keep him in a good mood, we're gonna get him some fun activities and just help keep him distracted and occupied while we try to go to the potty a million times a day. Even when it comes to his development growth, I literally forget everything, and it's like I'm relearning how to do things again for the first time. And one thing that's really helped us and just taken like the mental load off my plate has been these crates from KiwiCo. We have literally been using them since Sage was 6 months old. Oakley gets the Panda crate, which is for ages 0 to 36 months. It comes every 2 months, and then Sage uses the Koala crate, which comes every single month. I love it because it takes the guesswork out of me figuring out what and how to play with my kids at different stages of their life. Oakley has been really working on his speech and learning to communicate better, so I love that this crate focuses on letters and storytelling, and it's something that I can do with him. His older sister can do with him too, and it can be like a family activity. Not to mention, everything is built to last. It's not a one-time use thing. I find a lot of them are great for open play. Like, I'll see my kids use it in different ways than they were just intended to. I love the Wonder Play guide because it also shows different ways on how to use the items that come in the crate, and also just different things you can do in general. We've been using KiwiCo for years now, and it is genuinely one of my favorite things to do with the kids. We get to all learn together. It gives us time off the screens and just connecting in a more meaningful way. And the fun thing is, like, we're learning, but we're playing at the same time. I'm gonna have a link down below. You guys can also use my code HealthNut to get 50% off your first crate. Not to mention, both kids are home right now for summer break, and so anything that I can get them to focus on individually is a win. And Oakley has been learning to play independently so well. It's actually really fun to see his little imagination grow. Also, don't like to interrupt when they're like in the zone. Like, Sage has been playing on the stairs all afternoon while Oakley was napping, and I mean, a bit of a tripping hazard, but like, I love seeing when they use toys in different ways. I think she was doing a little tea party or something, but it's just like such a fun stage we're in right now. Okay, this guy brings his potty everywhere now. He's become one with the potty.
I'm going there. I'm not there.
If you have to go pee-pee, you gotta take your bathing suit off and you go sit down, okay? Okay, so we put our nighttime diaper on for bedtime. Yeah. And then in the morning, we go pee-pee in the potty. I went for a walk after dinner and I came back to Oakley pooping in his potty again. Matt sent me a very funny photo. I'll let you use your imagination. I could not have asked for a better day one. It just reconfirmed how ready he was, and it was just me that wasn't ready. We did have one accident, and I think it's because he said he was saying he wanted to go to the potty, and he like was starting to pull down his pants, and then he did it, and then he like got distracted. So I should, in hindsight, I should have went there and like helped him. We were just kind of putting on like a 15-30 minute timer, and we would just keep reminding him to sit on the potty. But honestly, he kept telling us he wanted to go sit on the potty. Oakley, did you go potty?
Yeah.
You went potty? I feel like I couldn't have asked for a better day one. And so I'm excited to keep you guys updated throughout the week on just how things are going and just little things that I'm implementing as well. Oh, okay, we'll go see Sage. I really have to say that the prep work leading up to today definitely is what has made a difference. Like taking him to the washroom with me, explaining what I'm doing, getting him mentally prepared to do it himself, I think is what has made today such a success. It's not like I just woke up today and I was like, let's talk about going to the potty. I've been slowly like sprinkling it into his mind and into his world and just making him more aware of it. And I honestly think he's just so excited. Like he's been obsessed with the potty. That being said, I think the issue that we're gonna run into is him getting used to the big potty because he just wants to go in the little potty. But I'm gonna call today a huge win and I'm just so proud of him. We're actually running low on regular diapers and I'm like, do we even need to buy more diapers? Probably not. Like we have our nighttime diapers, which is what he's wearing now. But once he's done those, I mean, I feel like we'll be in nighttime diapers for a while. I do have a waterproof pad in his room just in case he like pulls off his diaper or something. But other than that, we'll just focus on like the daytime with no diaper and then worry about nighttime another day. Good morning. It's almost 7:40 and the kids are both still sleeping. I feel like we've tired them out already this summer break. But I'm gonna go get Oakley and see if he has to go potty. Good morning, big boy. Did you have a good sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah? You ready to go potty?
Yeah.
Go pee-pee in the potty?
Yeah.
Did you go pee-pee in your diaper? Yeah. You did? Let's check. Guys, his diaper is dry. What? Your diaper's dry? Yeah. Let's go pee-pee in the potty. Yeah. Come on. Hi, Cashew. Good morning. Let's go pee-pee. Over here. Cashew's giving moral support right now. Okay guys, he just peed in the potty. I'm like so proud of him. I don't want to get too excited because I know we're gonna go through like a regression day probably, that he's like, I don't want to do this anymore. This doesn't sound fun. But he's literally just peeing in the potty like a big boy. Okay, let's go get a star for our potty chart. I'm gonna show you guys that later. Matt, feel that. Feel that.
Oh, no pee pee. You pee in the potty?
No.
You pee in the potty? No? Wow, that's bad.
I know. Okay, Oakley. Here you go, here's your star.
That's a green one.
It's a green one. Let's go put it on our chart. Day 2.
Day 2.
Good job. Sage just woke up and she's gonna show Oakley how she goes pee-pee in the potty.
Oh.
Whoa. Oakley just had lunch. She's just playing for a little bit, but I want to show you guys our potty chart for Oakley. I just used our chalkboard and then he's got little stars. These are magnetic. I got them off Amazon. And every time he has a pee or poopy, do you put a star on there?
This is swing, this is low, this is red.
So when it comes to potty training, I like to pick some kind of reward. I don't want it to be food or candy because then I feel like you're attaching that to it and then like they're always gonna want like a Smartie or something every time they go to the washroom. So I don't want it to be food driven, and I know some people don't do like any reward or praise, which I totally think is fine. It's just they make it just like it's a normal thing, just like, you know, your child starting to walk or do any major milestone. You don't even have to do a star system. You could literally do like a little dance or sing a song, something to get them excited to go, but that's not gonna get them addicted. Like they gotta go every single time because they want a candy. I thought these stars were such a great option. With Sage, I felt like we actually did just do a song or a dance, and we just made it like a big deal and we like celebrated every time. For Oakley, I thought I would just try out this and see how it goes. So far it's been fun. It's also been fun for Sage to join in too. Like she looked this morning and she's like, how many stars did Oakley get today? So I'm trying it out and so far so good. I've even seen like little printables that you can get off Amazon, or you can just like make your own and like laminate it. But since we already had this chalkboard, I thought this would be a fun way just to display it. And we're not gonna use this forever, but definitely during the beginning stages while he's still learning, I think it gets him excited. He hasn't gone in his potty for the last like hour and a bit, so I'm hoping he does it before he goes down for his nap. He still has about 40 minutes, so he's got time. He's sat on the potty a couple times, but nothing so far. But at least he's like trying and he's understanding, like, I think I have to go. I think he's just not understanding yet when he like the feeling of having to go versus like actually going. But he's doing so good, and like I can't believe today's only day 2. We just filmed some recipes. I did a cookie dough and a mac and cheese. And I'm just gonna finish rolling these up, pop these into the fridge. It'll be like a quick little snack. This recipe is actually in my cookbook. It's probably the one I've made the most in that book, funny enough, because it was like a last minute addition. Anyways, I'm gonna get these done up, pop them in the fridge, and then we're actually heading to my mom's later, which is gonna be interesting to see how potty training goes like on the go. We are gonna bring the potty. Sage calls it like the fake potty. I would say the obstacle we're facing right now is that Oakley doesn't want to go in like a regular potty, so we're gonna see if we can find like a seat cover or something just to make it a little less intimidating. But honestly, I feel like him just going in something that's not in his diapers is a huge step. I mean, eventually he's gonna be going in a regular toilet, so I'm not too stressed. It's just I'm already thinking like, oh, if we're on the go and stuff, it will be a pain in the butt to like bring the potty with us every time and like clean it. So send me your tips on how to navigate that. We'll keep you guys updated on how today goes. And are you doing it? He's literally on the potty right now. Are you going? Good job. Oh, yay. He's got his cup of stars and he just did a really good pee. That's so good, Oakley. Go put a star on the chart. Good job.
I made it.
Close the lid. Good job. Okay, let's wash our hands. Pee in my potty, I go potty in my potty. Pee. All right, I just got back from hot yoga, super sweaty class. Kids went to the park with dad and we're gonna do a quick lunch. Hopefully Oakley does another potty. He did one this morning, but he has yet to do another one. He's like definitely like the novelty of it is worn off. He's like, no, I'm okay. I don't want to. Okay, we're doing easy peasy mac and cheese. This is a homemade recipe. And then this is some sous vide steak slices that I got from Costco and some watermelon. Easy summer lunch. Okay, we're gonna have a little outdoor lunch, get some fresh air.
Is there any more mac and cheese?
There's a little more.
Can I have all of it?
Yeah, we're just building a little toy basket so he can have next to his potty in case he needs some stuff to do while he waits. Do you want to put anything else, Oakley?
Yeah. So this.
You want that?
Yeah.
Okay, let me put that in there. Okay, let's go put this next to your
I
potty.
need more.
Okay, we got some toilet paper, a basket. I also put some wipes. This is the little toy potty we have, so we can easily just empty that out when needed. And I just put a couple things here to occupy him when he's on the potty, little book and some toys. So if he needs to spend a little time on there, he isn't rushed. Let's do a catch up on how things are going. Just got out of the shower and I also tinted my eyebrows. This is the second time I've done it. And I'm like, wait, do I not need to, not only, it's not even like the paying for the brows to get done, but the time. I just gained an hour and a half every month. So I've been doing it myself and like, not bad, not bad. Like really liking them. Anyways, I am just gonna get ready. I have some work to do today. Kids are both home. Oakley's napping. Sage is playing quietly. Yeah, summer break is in full swing, guys, but I'm really excited that I feel like we are on the tail end of potty training already. It's only day 3, so I might be getting ahead of myself, but I have to say it's going really well. Like I was expecting some kind of regression and I'm sure it's gonna come. But he has been doing so well. I'm so proud of him. Like all day today, we've been asking him like, do you have to go to the potty? Do you have to go to the potty? And he's been like saying, no, no, no. So I thought, okay, like he doesn't want to do it anymore. And then all of a sudden he goes like, I'm peeing. And he says it and we think like he's had an accident. No, he's like, I have the feeling. And so he rushes to the potty and it's like, he goes like a full pee. I feel like because we're doing this at a later age than we did it with Sage, it's a different experience. Like with her, it was more like she couldn't recognize the feeling of having to go. So we would just be a lot of sitting on the potty, where Oakley's a little bit older. So he can just intuitively know like, oh, I have to go pee. So he understands that the pee goes in the potty. He's still not doing the big potty, but you know, baby steps. And I'm just like so proud of him. And like, did we just potty train in 3 days? I feel like after 2 weeks, we'll be officially out of the like potty training phase and just like that will be our new norm. We're probably still gonna be doing diapers for naps and bedtime for a while until he gets the hang of it. Like kids sometimes will go, you know, well past into school years, still wearing a diaper at night. And I don't want to rush him. So he's been doing really well. This morning he did wake up with a wet diaper, but we went to bed late and he did do a potty before bed. But I think just like his routine was off. But the first night he woke up dry. He's napping right now and did a good pee before he went down. So fingers crossed, I'm hoping he wakes up with a dry diaper. All in all, it's been a positive experience. I'm so happy we finally just like dove into it because I was putting it off, like I said, for so long. I was just like really nervous. So if there's any takeaway from this video, I hope it's just like, don't overthink it. Just hop right in. If they're ready, do it. It's gonna be a tough couple of weeks and then you're done. You're out of that phase and you no longer have to change a diaper. Like, I'm done with the poopy diapers. I think the biggest thing is just sticking with it once you start. And that way you're not going back and forth between diapers and potty and body and diapers. I find that's more confusing for kids. So that's why I think it's important to wait till they're ready, you're ready. And so that way, once you start, you're like not going back. If you are in the depths of potty training, I hope this video was encouraging and inspiring. Let me know down below what you're doing, your tips and tricks. Also, I'm gonna link my baby sleep consultants potty training course and some books and stuff that I think could be helpful as resources down below for you guys. If you want something to help guide you, I really did this video in like a off the cuff, like freestyle, no pressure, really chill way because like that's just like how I went into it. I've read and taken in some information from different resources and then just kind of went about it my own way because I just knew if I overthought it, I was not going to do it. And I'm like, guys, he is ready. And like clearly from the fact that we just potty trained him in 3 days, he was ready.